Hello, today is Monday, January 24th, 2024 AD. I am Darrell-James Hill. I'm a son of God, Darrell-James Hill-Ohioan-KR et al. I am the Ambassador-Trustee of Concession 1213. I am the President for the United States of America, 1787. I'm the Acting Officer Commander, and I am President of the United States of 1863, Acting Officer, Chief, Commander and Chief of the US-Military, overstanding the US-Corp-Government Services Provider, Trustee-POTUS, and all the other Trustee-Agents. I'm very tired. I was up late last night. I'm addressing an issue with the things seen on the screen right now. My face is not necessary. You can look someplace else for that if you want to see it. But this has to do with the calls that I made over the weekend to stop the plight. And the purpose of this video is to indicate to you that something was done and what type of obstacles I met on behalf of restoring the Republic. Okay, let's get started here. I'm going to try to bleep out my phone number. That they're trying to start all this stuff up, and Biden is being a tool as usual. He's not even a legitimate guy, but I'm calling this guy Tony Gonzalez of Texas because he's the only voice able to say anything. He must be the only non-attorney in the crew. So this is the first guy. I'm calling his Washington number to see if I can leave a message. This is kind of sped up too.
Call, but if you'll leave your name, your phone number, and a good email address, we'll be sure to get back to you.
Hello, Tony Gonzalez. My name is Darrell-James Hill. I'm an Ohioan. My entire designation is I'm the President for the United States of America, 1787. I'm the acting officer. That is a fact. You can check with the military. I'm also President of the United States of America, 1863, acting officer, and the same, authority. The whole thing about the Biden sending down military and putting pressure on Texas is denied. Okay, my number is 602-618. I can go down to the National Guard offices and present myself to verification and repeat this very same thing. Okay, they know who I am. That is why Arizona's borders are closed. Okay, that's what the authorization is. You have the authorization from me now by this voice command to close the border. The US Corp has no authority, and I have all of it. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Then the second call shows up after this Gonzalez call to it. This is a Washington office. Then a second I called into Texas.
That's a shocker. Okay, who else I got to call? I got to call the hey man, don't you let that go down like that. Who else? That's the corporation. They don't have the authority. They have no authority to send in Homeland Security. I think that's a corporation.
It is a corporation.
It's a private corp. That means those guys are trying to function it as a mercenary group.
Yep.
To harm Americans.
Yep.
How much sense does that make? Where's law enforcement in this deal?
I left that so you could hear it, what my thoughts were.
Texas office as well. There's one number there, and a phone number here. There's phone number all over the place. Huh. Okay, let me see here. This is in regards to the, not even a legitimate guy, but I'm calling this guy Tony Gonzalez of Texas because he's the only voice.
Second call.
Okay, I'm going to call Gonzalez's office in San Antonio, Texas, 78249. He says by appointment only. I don't want to see him necessarily. Number is 210-806-9920. And call. Speaker.
I'm sorry, extension number 210-806-9920 didn't answer. You've reached the voicemail of
The San Antonio office of Congressman Tony Gonzalez.
Please leave a message.
Hello, Tony Gonzalez. I just called your office in Washington to leave this very same tender of the very same message. My name is Darrell-James Hill, Ohioan. I am the President for the United States of America. In fact, of 1787, I'm the acting officer, and I am also the President of the United States, 1863 acting officer. I'm looking at this stuff that's brewing between the Biden administration in Texas, and the answer is no, he does not have the authority. I do. Please check with the Joint Chiefs. I give you authority to close the border. My number is 602-618-4595. Yeah, the border must be closed. The order went out in 11/22 or before, and it's not. It is out now. Close the border. And call back here if need be. I'll go down and verify myself before someone, particularly probably the National Guard here, to make sure that everything goes through. Okay? Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, next call.
Okay, this call is going to be to Arizona Department of Emergency and Military Affairs, only because that might be the go-to plan and party for the protection of where I live, Arizona, and the border, and our neighboring states. Number 602.
Of Emergency and Military
Brigadier
Affairs.
General
This is
Lonnie
emergency.
J.
Hang up and dial
Branham.
911. Please listen closely as the menu items may have changed. For Arizona National Guard immediate inquiries, press 1. For DEERS and ID card office, press 2. For Honor Guard, press 3. For Community Relations, press 4. For Recruiting, IST, or New Soldier inquiries, press 5. For Emergency Management Public Information Officer, press 6. For Federal Human Resources and Employment Verification, press 7. For Contracting and Orders, press 8. For all other inquiries, press 9.
I don't know where to go. 4689. What a 9.
Wait while I transfer your call.
Thank you for calling the Arizona National Guard. We are unable to answer the phone. Please leave your name, number, and a brief message, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hello, my name is Darrell-James Hill. This call is for Brigadier General Lonnie J. Branham. And my name, Darrell-James Hill. I'm an Ohioan. I am an Ohioan, President of the United States of America, 1863. I'm the acting officer. I have also written him before. I am the President for the United States of America of 1787, acting officer. That's verifiable. I'm calling because I'm concerned about the matters that are brewing on the border and the problem that Arizona has closed its border. And I did authorize that, and that the Texas has a problem right now. I may have to come down there, present myself to be verified in order to be able to verify that to Texas that I am actually who I say I am and am bringing the order. I want that the border be closed, okay? Not just here, but also in Texas. So I want that order to go through. My number is 602-618, okay? So give me a call back. Let me know if there's a verification process and where there'd be a secure line or who I would have to speak to in order to present myself for a visual verification, document verification, and so forth. Okay? Thank you. Bye. Okay, so this next call is to the JCOS. It will be to
Joint Chief
the
of
Chairman.
Staff.
Chairman's
Joint
name is
Chief of Staff. Military.
Brown.
General Brown. USAF.
General Charles Q. Brown Jr., USAF. So I'm using number 703-545-6700. I guess that's in 6700 typically. So here we go. Boom, speaker. Charles Quentin Brown Jr.
You have reached the Department of Defense Operator Services.
Operator Services.
Hello? Hello?
How may I help you?
Hi, my name is Darrell-James Hill-Ohioan. I'm calling because there's a problem brewing down here in Texas, and I happen to be the authority to cease that, So I'm calling to leave a message for the chairman. I am known by...
You're reaching the Pentagon, so what chairman are you trying to reach, sir?
There would be General Charles Quentin Brown Jr.
Let's see if I have a number for him. Hold on.
or his answering service.
How do you spell his last name?
Q is the last name is going to be Brown, B-R-O-W-N Jr. He's the chief right now.
I don't have a number for him, sir. His number's not listed in my directory here at Operator Services.
Who is his follow-up at this time?
I don't know, sir.
There should be at least a...
Tell me. You're reaching the operator. You're reaching the operator. So you give me the information and I'll do a search for you.
Oh, okay. Well, so then you just need to know any particular individual I need to contact? Is that what you're saying? And you can then reference them?
Tell me the name of the person. Tell me the name of the person you're trying to reach. Quentin Brown is not here. What's the nature of your request? Are you in the military?
I'm an Ohioan, and I am also the standing as the president for the United States of America acting officer. That's the president.
Okay. So then let me transfer you to the FBI, sir. Stand by.
FBI. Interesting.
FBI.
Transfer.
You have reached the Federal Bureau of Investigation's tip line for the Weapons of Mass Destruction Directorate. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. This call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance, investigative, or other purposes.
For the witness.
If this is a call in regard to a chemical or explosive precursor threat, press 1. For a biological threat, press 2. For a radiological or nuclear threat, press 3. For a threat to critical infrastructure, press 4. If you are unsure of the classification of the threat, press 9. To repeat this menu, press the pound key.
Press 1 to learn how to submit a tip online. After the instructions are provided, your call will be disconnected.
I did not know that that
FBI.
was the only
Interesting.
option. Imagine if this was an ER and you're in anaphylaxis and this is where they sent you to.
Press 1 to learn how to submit a tip online. After the instructions are provided, your call will be disconnected.
1.
Press 1 to learn how to submit a tip online. After the instructions are provided, your...
It doesn't work. That's what happened there.
It doesn't
It got
work.
sent to nowhere.
Got sent to nowhere. Next call.
Operator Services.
This is back to the second. Let me see. Operator 4.
Back to Operator 4.
Operator 4, same girl.
Woman.
Woman. Admiral Christopher W. Grady. That's who I'm looking for this time. Maybe. Or the secretary. Just to, but he's the vice chair, so he's actually the operational guy. Operator 4. I mean, what's the likelihood of me getting Operator 4 2 times in a row?
How may I direct your call, sir?
Hi, Operator 4. I'm looking. Can you check and see if you have a number for Admiral Christopher W. Grady? Grady.
Grady.
Yes.
He's in the Pentagon, sir? Is he in the Pentagon?
Yes.
I don't have a number for him. His number is not published in our directory.
Okay. Thank you.
You're
Bye.
welcome.
Call for.
You have reached the Department of Defense Operator Services.
This is the third call to the Pentagon. Operator 4.
Unbelievable. Operator 4 again. For Carlos A. Ruiz, R-U-I-Z, he is the SMMC.
Sergeant Major. Marine
You're
Corps.
looking for Carlos Rudy in the Pentagon, sir?
Yes, I am. Thank you.
Okay, that name is not in our directory. What agency are you trying to reach, sir?
Well, I am trying to reach the administrative agency with the military, and so I'm going down the list. But this is, I just have to keep on down, but I'm not getting anywhere. They keep showing up in the Pentagon, and so that's why I keep calling you, ma'am. I'm so sorry.
But their numbers are not published. Their numbers are not published just because they're on the list. It does not mean their numbers are available for the public to dial. So
I understand.
they have an agency number.
That makes absolute sense. I know. There's 350 million of us, but there's not many calls that
And
put
then
3 in a row.
It's after hours as well, so they're not going to be in the office.
Well, that's what I had hoped. I just need to leave a message, and that would be easier. In view of the circumstance occurring late. But you know what? Thank you so much. I won't be calling back.
Oh, okay, sir.
Take care now. The number listed on the I received for DHS in
Arizona.
Washington.
I was trying to call
It's in Phoenix, Arizona.
DHS,
I'm
but
not
the
so
number
sure.
went to nowhere.
Arizona Department of Homeland
So I
Security. is
called
my next
Arizona.
call. The first number 602-200-2200 has been disconnected, so I have to do the
First
second number,
number
which
is
is Arizona
disconnected.
Department of Homeland Security. That's going to be 602-542-7013.
Thank you for calling the Arizona Department of Homeland Security. To continue in English, please press 1. Para continuar en español,
1.
Wait while I transfer your call.
thank you for calling the Arizona Department of Homeland Security. Our office hours are Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please note, the Arizona Department of Homeland Security is a state government agency. It is not the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. If you are receiving this message during business hours, we are either away from our desk or on another call. At the tone, please leave your name, phone number, and a brief message, and we will return your call as soon as possible. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Darrell-James Hill-Ohioan. I am the acting officer, President of the United States of America of 1863, and President for the United States of America, 1787. And I am known. Therefore, I need to put a limit on the threat to Texas at this time, California, and the other border states on the southern and northern borders for the immigration. I want that stopped. I placed several calls in order for that information to be identified, and this call and my authority to be identified in order to have that come to fruition. My number is 602. Records detailed is the fact of the matter of who I am, and I am willing to present myself in order to verify that my choice in the reliable, responsible activity right now is to close all the borders. Okay? Thank you.
To play it.
So then I called
Next call, I was getting ready to call Texas. Next call is going to the U.S. Customs and Border Protection, to the highest person, executive secretary, with a number, and it's 202-344-1040. Person is Wayne Winterling.
Record your message after the tone. When you've finished, you can hang up or press 1 for more options.
Wayne Winterling, my name is Darrell-James Hill. I am the acting officer, President of the United States of America of 1863, acting officer, President for the United States of America, 1787, that's verifiable. I am calling to say that I want the borders closed, and I want to give the orders for that. And so that's what this call is about. My number is trackable, everything is trackable. So the point is, I want the border closed. My number is 602. Protect the people of the state of Arizona and the people of the state of, actually close all the borders and prevent the mass influx, north and south. That's what I want done. Okay? Thank you. Give me a call if there's any confusion. I'll do my best to try other routes to get myself clarified in that order to be sustained. Okay? Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. So according to law, I only had to contact one party. I also know that they have capture programs, voice capture. So whenever you start mentioning President for the United States of America, 1787, that's very narrow phrase. That is me most of the time. It may be some other people from time to time mentioning it in common conversation, but they know it's me from my number. So then that is all that I can do right now. I had to do this in order that you know something was done. Okay? Blessings. Thank you.
Are you recording?